It's not a here we go, but it's as close as we're going to get at the moment to a decision on Manchester United signing Benjamin Sesko. Florian Plettenberg from Sky Germany has come out with the complete update in the last 10 minutes, saying that both Manchester United and Newcastle United are now in talks with the management team of Benjamin Sesko. All of the details here on this update video right here. It is earlier than scheduled, but we are bringing you every single bit of news here on FUTV United TV as it happens right now. Whether it's a live stream, whether it's a video, we've got you covered, and this is your full update as to where we are at with Benjamin Sesko at this moment today, Monday the 28th of July. I mean, we said this morning we were talking about the possibility of Manchester United going all official. Are they fully on in for Benjamin Sesko? It's decision week for Manchester United because Newcastle, according to Plettenberg, are pushing the hardest. He has made that very clear. But United could just go and click their fingers and we are in and give Benjamin Sesko an option. This has happened, and this is the full-on update. This is straight from Florian Plettenberg this morning and what has been said. Manchester United and Newcastle have both outlined their projects and financial prospects and proposals to Benjamin Sesko. Both are now in talks as we speak with Benjamin Sesko's management. The final decision now rests with the player and his representatives. Formal offers are set to be submitted to RB Leipzig following the existing verbal agreement with Benjamin Sesko. So it has come down to the point now where Manchester United have said, right, we're in. And this is official. Plettenberg isn't going to just bring up this news and say that United are just waiting around or assessing or waiting or just like waiting for that opportunity to come if Newcastle fail. Newcastle are going to get Benjamin Sesko if United fail. That's it. It's as simple as that. It's if you want to go into a fight with Newcastle United for the signature of Benjamin Sesko. We said that this morning. We talked about all the options for Manchester United, the other striker options that are on the table. But according to Florian Plettenberg now, this is Manchester United's number one striker target. They have put a proposal to Benjamin Sesko and his management, personal terms and everything on the table. This is where the decision now lies. United will then go into talks with RB Leipzig over the structure of the actual transfer itself. Now, breaking this down as to where we're actually at, it was whether Manchester United were in or not. Now we know that they're in. Now we know that Manchester United have contacted the management and made their proposal, as quoting Florian Plettenberg there. It is now up to the player himself. In terms of Leipzig and the transfer itself, United have already contacted Leipzig of the conditions of the deal as of Fabrizio Romano and every other journalist. He is an option, and United have not officially made a bid or anything like that, but know of the terms and what RB Leipzig want. So if United have gone in with a offer now, as Plettenberg has said, then United are in. This is it. They know what Leipzig need, you know what Leipzig wants, and their proposals are going forward to the club if Benjamin Sesko is a yay or a nay. It's up to the player or whether he wants to play in Newcastle or at Manchester United. Now this obviously then comes down to what United have offered Benjamin Sesko and what Newcastle have. And it's up to United to make that sound a bit more appealing. Now, Newcastle, as we know, are in the Champions League. They have put this whole proposal forward, according to the reports of Benjamin Sesko being at the forefront of their new project. He is the main man and they're going to build around him. That's a big risk for a player, like we said this morning, who has only had 2 seasons in at the top flight in the Bundesliga. This being his second one now, and we did okay, like we've said, but Leipzig finished out of the European places last season. It wasn't a swashbuckling mega season like other strikers that are on the market right now are going for the same money. That's the difference in Benjamin Sesko. So it's a big call from Newcastle and looks kind of more desperate. I said this morning, and I said the big thing for Manchester United in this, and look, Newcastle might win it. Plettenberg has said that they are pushing harder than Manchester United. They really are. But if Newcastle are pushing the hardest, does that make you feel like Benjamin Sesko's heart is set elsewhere? And they're really going out of their way to convince him because he thinks that United are already the best option for him. Look, that is how I would look at it as a United fan. And I want to be straight down the middle with this here and just say it as it is. Newcastle, right now, and I said it this morning, that's a better club for Benjamin Sesko as we speak. I'm just going to be completely honest. I think obviously they're a more settled side. The coaching is set up. They're well established. They're in the Champions League. They're obviously fighting. They've got a good squad already that are well gelled and know exactly what they're doing. And Cesco fits in place of Alexander Isak. I think this tells you exactly what Newcastle's thoughts are with Isak anyway, and where that deal is at. So I expect that to move forward. But Manchester United have Christopher Vival, the man who brought Cesco onto the scene. Now, if United are going to go in for Benjamin Sesko like we now know they are, I would expect United to be favourites. If they are really convinced that this is the striker for them, their proposal to Benjamin Sesko will be one of, you are going to be the striker for Manchester United for the next 10 years. You are going to be the man that takes this club right back to where we once was under this new project with the players like Matheus Cunha, who said no to everyone else to come to United, like Brian Mbeumo, who had the pick of every single Premier League club that he could have gone to and said, no, I want to go to United. Are you going to be the third man this season, this summer, to say, no, I want Manchester United, be part of this project? There's a reason why players are going to United. Are you going to come and play for us? Oh, by the way, there's Christopher Vival, who brought you through and has known you your whole career in the top flight and has created your pathway and now can continue it. If United are in, I make them favourites. That's how I see it. I mean, you get into the comment section and tell me how you see this, everybody. Obviously, I want your thoughts on this as well. And I want to get through some of these comments throughout the day as to where you see this now going. I've posted it out on Twitter as well. Where do you see this one going? Honestly, you can say I'm red-tinted, but I want to back that up by saying that Newcastle are a better option for Benjamin Sesko right now. And that has to be, I think, the most sensible move for him. But what are United building here? We've seen this with two other players already, regarding the options of decent players and where they're going in Cunha and in Mbeumo, like I just said. And they both chose Manchester United. Both of them players spoke to Manchester United and decided that we was the club that they were going for, that they wanted to play for. That has to be the biggest, I feel, the biggest thing in this right now for Benjamin Sesko. He's got to be looking at, right, why is Isak leaving Newcastle? Why did Mbeumo not go to Newcastle and went to United? Why are other players deciding not to go to Newcastle? There has to be something that's cooking at Manchester United, and there has to be part of that decision that I'm making right now that's thinking that way. And surely that's how I would approach it as Manchester United. This is the biggest project. We're about to build the biggest stadium basically in England right now, and it's going to be one of the most outstanding stadiums on the planet. Well, that's up for opinion, obviously, with the design and everything like that, I know, but this is all I'm thinking, like, how are we selling this? But with Christopher Vival there, if United are willing to go in and they've got the money here, this tells me that United have got the money. This also tells me that something's happening with a transfer as well. If United are confident, because they know what Leipzig want, like I said, then they must be prepared to put this money down here. Plettenberg has pretty much just come out and said that United are in and they're talking. Unless Plettenberg has got this completely wrong and Romano or someone else comes out and says no, then it's going to make Plettenberg look like a bit of a fool, to be honest. But he's gone all in, and everybody is now reporting this. Every single aggregator account I've seen online with Manchester United links has gone in on this, and this is now where we're at. It's Newcastle or United. Which way is Cesco going? The decision is now up to the player. That's the main headline. Get your comments in below. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it to keep up to date with this story and everything else that's going on in the transfer window for United. I've got you covered. Make sure you pop a like on the video. More importantly, let me know what you think is happening. What do you think Benjamin Sesko's decision is going to be? Cheers for watching, everyone. See you in the next update. It's not going to be far away by the sounds of it.